Coming up on today's show, we're drinking a very interesting beverage from Jones Soda, and I got a new mug. Hello and welcome to Sodagiant, the internet soft drink show served ice cold daily. I am your host John, the Soda Giant. I had a great weekend. I saw my buddy's band, the Mac Pods, this weekend. It was a good time, but I'm thirsty for some soda, so let's get right to today's beverage. Alright, today's beverage is brought to us by Jones Soda. This is a very popular company from Seattle, Washington. I'm sure you've had their beverages at one time or another. They make excellent drinks. Today's beverage is the Jones Jumble Mixed Flavor Soda. This is something that Jones released over the summer. It's 4 different flavors mixed in one bottle. They haven't told us what flavors are in this bottle, but there are 4. They did have a contest over the summer for this to guess the 4 flavors that were in it. I don't think they've released those results. If they have, I didn't see them. I've been looking. Pretty interesting stuff. It's going to run you about $1.49 a bottle, and of course 10 cents deposit here in Michigan, so you're looking at $1.59 out the door. Where you're at, you may not have to pay deposit, but here we do. So let's get into the look of the beverage. So the Jones Jumble is possibly the coolest packaging that I've ever seen for a soda ever. It's got this really neat kind of camping outdoors sort of layout going all the way around. You got an owl and some trees and a guitar and some shoes and a tent and a stick and bindle, so you can fit all your stuff in it, I suppose. Pretty cool package. They did have 3 different packages for this. I chose the more outdoorsy one. I'm kind of an outdoorsy guy, so I thought this would be definitely what I would want. So let's crack this bad boy open and pour it into my frosted mug. I said I'd have a frosted mug, though it's melted a little, but you can tell there's some frost on it. My brand new mugs. These are my new mugs. Kind of cool. I tweeted that they reminded me of barrels, like root beer barrels or wine barrels, but pretty cool mugs. Let's pour this bad boy out. Not a ton of color to this, I gotta be honest. And what color it does have looks like dirty water. Color I don't think is going to come out very good on the video, but it's this very strange light green, kind of mossy green, dirty water after you've been hiking in the woods and you've covered yourself in mud and you wash your feet off and you get this weird brown green colored water. That's the color of it. So pretty interesting. We'll see. Let's get into the drink. Alright, so the smell of this beverage is very fruity, and looking at the color, you would not look at the color of this beverage and say, well, this is going to be a really fruity drink. It's gonna smell like fruit. But it does. It definitely gets some kind of a berry component on the nose. Maybe a little bit of gum, bubble gum. And something else that I can't place. I can't quite put my finger on the other smell. Very interesting. Smells pretty good for as gross as it looks. Like I said, dirty water. For as gross as it looks, it smells pretty good. Let's give it a drink. Interesting. Very interesting flavor. I think that the bubble gum kind of comes across on the drink. Definitely some berries in there somewhere. Some foo-foo berry, maybe some blueberry. Hard to place, and again, I'm very interested to see what's actually in this, because there's definitely an interesting mix of flavors. They definitely took their time and picked things that are good. One more swig. Very, very good. Very strange. Like I said, there's a berry component. You get maybe a little bit of that bubblegum flavor in there. Excuse me. Bubblegum might almost be what I'm picking up the most, though it's definitely got that berry thing underneath of it. Pretty good. Let's get into the verdict. So the verdict today on the Jones Jumble soda and the cool, very, very artistic package, which appeals to my artistic nature. Good stuff if you're a fan of Jones, if you're a fan of the foo-foo berries and the bubblegum flavored sodas of the world. If that's something that you like, this is going to be right up your alley. You're going to enjoy it. It's got a very interesting mix of flavors. It's something that I definitely want to keep sipping on. Pretty interesting stuff. Kind of weird, like I said, kind of weird, but pretty interesting. I'm going to give it 7 stars. If you see this at your local beverage purveyor, I'd highly recommend picking it up. If you go into the gas station, you're looking for something to drink, and you don't want to get another 20-ounce plastic bottle of something, and they happen to have the Jones Jumble, I'd pick up a single and try it out. Again, the packaging is a knock out of the park. You know what? I'm going to go 7.5 stars. I think the packaging alone should put it in a higher category. The packaging is phenomenal. Big ups to Jones on the good package. Good stuff. Big ups to my new friends on Twitter, and big ups to Greg Freezer Burns, the Frozen Food Master, for hooking me up on his blog roll and becoming a new friend of Soda Giant. I'm meeting a lot of new people, so pretty awesome. As always, you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/sodagiant. You can also catch me on my website, sodagiant.com, and I would love to be your friend on Facebook. The Facebook link, there's no link, but if there was a link, you know what, I'll put a link below the video. How about that? Facebook.com/heavynuggets. That's my personal Twitter account, or my personal Facebook account. I would love to be Facebook friends with all of you. Can never have too many friends as far as I'm concerned. So, question of the day, something that I have not done yet, and something I'm going to start doing every day. I think it's something that every good review blog has at the end of it, or really, I mean, what's life without questions, right? Question of the day. What is your favorite Jones soda? Thanks again, everybody. Good to see you, and I'm very happy to be back, and we will see you tomorrow. Drink up. See ya.